Part 3 of 3. 6 questions on RAG. 15 seconds each. Pause if you want longer. What does "lost in the middle" refer to? Models pay much better attention to the beginning and the end of a long context than to the middle. It's a measured, reproducible effect, which means the order you place your chunks in genuinely changes the answer. And if you drop your single best piece of evidence into position 6 of 10, you may as well not have retrieved it. Re-rank, then place deliberately. Your RAG system gives a wrong answer. What should you check first? What was actually retrieved? Always start there, and it's the step people skip. Print the chunks that went into the prompt and read them. If the correct information simply wasn't there, then no amount of prompt engineering or upgrading to a bigger model will help you. The model answered correctly given what it was handed. You have a retrieval bug wearing a generation bug's clothes. What is query rewriting in RAG? Turning the question the user asked into the question you should search with. Real queries are short, vague and full of pronouns. What about the second one? Embeds to essentially nothing. Rewrite that into a standalone, specific question using the conversation history, and retrieval suddenly works. For chat-based RAG, this is often the single biggest quality improvement available. Why do citations matter more in RAG than in plain LLM applications? Because you can, and an ungrounded model can't. You already have the source documents in your hand. Surfacing them costs almost nothing, and it converts an answer the user must simply trust into one they can check in about 10 seconds. That's arguably the biggest structural advantage RAG has over a plain model, and it's routinely left on the floor. What is the most common cause of poor RAG quality in practice? The retrieval half, almost every time, and almost nobody looks there first. Teams will swap models, rewrite prompts, tune temperature, and the whole time the correct chunk was never in the context to begin with. Say it plainly, RAG is a search problem that happens to end with a language model. Fix the search. What is the honest one-line description of RAG? Search, with a language model reading the results for you. That's it. And holding that description in your head keeps you honest. It tells you where to look when quality is poor. It tells you why citations are free. And it tells you why decades of information retrieval research suddenly matter again to people who thought this was purely a machine learning problem. That's 20. If a few of those stung, good. That's the useful kind of stinging. The full RAG episode walks through every one of them properly, and the link is below. See you in the next quiz.